between the King Tiger and the IS-2 heavy tanks is one of the most discussed topics in military history. But there were only a few confrontations between the Tiger and the IS-2. This is not surprising, since they were heavy breakthrough tanks and were not generally designed to fight other heavy tanks. The most famous episode with the proven participation of these tanks is the battle near the Polish village of Ogledo, between the Soviet 71st Independent Heavy Tank Regiment and the German 501st Heavy Panzer Battalion on the 12th of August 1944. The battle was also the first known use of the King Tiger heavy tank on the Eastern Front. And now let's have some facts about the two monsters. The King Tiger was much heavier than the IS-2, nearly 70 tons versus 50 tons. It had much thicker frontal armor, 180 mm versus 110 mm. It had a harder hitting gun. Armor-piercing rounds could penetrate 200 mm of armor versus around 110 mm of armor at 1000 meters. It had a superior sight, and it carried 86 main gun rounds versus 28 for the IS-2. It also had a major advantage in ammunition. It is a little known fact that most common IS-2 main gun required loading the warhead and powder charge separately, which slowed the IS-2's effective fire rate to only 1 round per minute until very late in the war, when a new main gun was introduced. But the IS-2 was tough and capable against most of the German vehicles it would encounter. By the 7th of August of 1944, the 501st Heavy Panzer Battalion attained full strength with 45 new Tiger II tanks. After the training, some Tigers suffered drive breakdowns while on a 50-kilometer road march. The 8 operational tanks attacked the Soviet bridgehead on the road to Ogledo. Over the next 2 days, the battalion took heavy casualties. Soviet heavy tanks repulsed an attack by superior enemy forces consisting of 11 tanks. Both sides suffered heavy losses during the battle. Colonel Yudin, the commander of the 71st Regiment, died near the village, and his regiment lost 3 IS-2s burned out and 7 more knocked out, of which 4 were later repaired. After poor tactics during the battle, on the 22nd of August, the German battalion commander was relieved. Because the Tiger tanks suffered ammunition explosions which caused many crew fatalities, main gun rounds were no longer allowed to be stowed within the turret. During the battle, 3 King Tiger tanks were captured in good condition, which were sent to Kubinka near Moscow for study. Vehicle number 502 can now be seen in the Armored Museum in Kubinka.